Baby socks. What are you doing? Okay, hold on. Oh, we have to say grace and give thanks for this wonderful meal today. Happy Father's Day, everyone. So we're gonna eat some chicken. We got beans, we got rice. Give thanks, many blessings, amen. Amen. And then we have the rice. Right? We got rice. We got macaroni salad. Right, we got macaroni salad. Hey Kelly. Got macaroni salad, and then got this Mexican soup, a little spicy, which I like to put the chicken in it. And then we have a rotisserie something chicken. This one costs more, but I don't think the girl paid attention. I don't think she charged me extra. I have to look at the receipt. If she did, I don't care. They're like, oh, we'll get this one, because sometimes they don't have the regular one, so you get the special one or whatever. It costs more. Alright, we got macaroni salad. I like to dip it in the soup, right? It's like a Mexican soup. Real spicy, really good. And then we got rice, right? Beans, we dip it in there too, right? We got tortillas. We have tortillas. Oh, a little hot. And then we have the El Polo Loco rotisserie. No, not for you, Barnett. Not for you. You have cat food. We got them some cat food, like some good cat food. Like salmon. Right? Much better. You got good water, right? You want some macaroni salad? Oh, should we listen to my record? Why not? So, see if it has any crackle and pop, right? And I have it. See, but this one's a remastered. So this one, I'm guessing it's a first pressing. This one is on 1080, different. I don't know. So we're listening to the original. Oh, where's one to go? Alright, hold on. Find the remote. Watch a movie? You want to watch Golf Channel? Golf Channel? And then look, we got some check mix. Hey Mario! Jarla! make a taco, right? Watch out, you're making a mess. So refried beans, right? Put some Spanish rice, right? And then we put macaroni stuff on there too, right? Macaroni, and then the special sauce, right? Okay. Voila. Chicken tacos. With macaroni salad. Hey, you guys better behave. It's like I want to eat the bones. You don't get to eat the bone. You little varmint. Oh, let's make another one. Oh, and we're supposed to keep this closed so it keeps them warm. Alright, so we got chicken tacos. Pretty good. Yum, yum. Last time we went, they were out of beans. This time we got beans. We got rice. I put the macaroni salad on there. I don't care. Rice. Macaroni salad. And you get the special sauce. That right here. Tacos. They're a little spoiled. Huh? Hey! Don't you bite me, you little shit. Baby son, I'm gonna bite you. No more for you, savage. Go outside, yo, go outside. Chicken tacos, so good.
The queen of light took her vow, then she turned to gold. The prince of peace embraced the gloom and walked the night alone.
You put extra.
Dancing in the dark of night, sing to the Lord. God knows right and first tonight. The time will
Oh, hold on. No more for you, Barmix. You got cat food. Fucker.
side by side, we wait the night when the dark is
And we'll put the special sauce on it, right? A little spicy, but so really good.
down in the valley below. I'm waiting for the angels of Babylon, waiting for the eastern dawn. The apples are in the valley roll, the seas of happiness. The ground is rich from tender care, repay do not forget. Down in the dark night, listen to the moonlight, battles turn to brown and black. The tyrant's face is red. The war is a cry. The sky is filled with good and bad. Mothers never cannot exceed the world without the man. The drums will shake, the castle
Oh, we'll light him, Bobby. We're not gonna drink. I'm already drunk. We're like bearded out, cut off. Macaroni salad, really good. We make tacos. I put the macaroni salad in there, I don't care. I think it adds a little flavor. And then we put the special sauce. Yum, yum. Oh, We got special sauce. This is soup. That little fucking cat. A little savage. Right. You gotta behave. Alright. More chicken tacos. We got special sauce. It's a soup, but I just use it for. It's like ceviche or something. Yum yum chicken tacos. Right, let's put in a special sauce of ceviche soup. What? What are you looking at? Uh-oh. Blue.
There's a sign on the wall, but she wants to be sure, 'cause you know sometimes words have in the tree by the brook. There's a songbird who sings. Sometimes all of our thoughts of disappear.
Hey, you better share. You're not supposed to be inside. Right? Over there. You go over there.
There's a feeling I get when I look to the west, and my spirit is crying. In my thoughts,
Happy Father's Day, everyone.
brings a smoke through the trees, and the voices of those who
We got chicken tacos.
and it's whispered that soon, if we all
The ceviche sauce is really, it's spicy, right? They're good. I don't eat the whole thing. I just put it on there. You want some beans? If there's a bustle in your hedgerow, don't be alarmed now. It's just a sprinkling for the May Queen. Yes, there are two paths you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road. The piper's calling you to join. Dear lady, can you hear the wind blow? And did you know your stairway lies on the west spring wind? Cheers. Oh, more chocolate. That for you, varmints. Yum, yum. No hot dog, just a ceviche soup. Yum, yum. I'm pigging out. I haven't really eaten anything all day. We were hibernating, right? Alright, let's flip it and dip it that side one. It doesn't seem like we have as much crackle, hiss, and pop as I wanted, but it's okay. Meow. Oh, we gotta turn it down. Let's turn it down. We're like munching out chicken tacos. People sitting on the grass with flowers in their hair. Oh, it's Paul McCartney's birthday. We gotta listen to the Beatles and stuff. After this record. Yum yum. Chicken tacos. I'm figured out. Look, I'm figuring out. Got pepper in there, right? Put it in tacos. Add some chicken. Alright, we want some skin. Misty Mountain. And then we have special sauce. No hot sauce. up in my face. I'm listening to my new album. There's nothing left. Rosie, you want to make a chicken taco? You want to make a chicken taco? Blue. We're gonna keep stuff in my face. Hold on, let's see here. Yum, yum. Oh, we got macaroni. Special sauce. We mix it all together. Oh, macaroni. Chicken taco. Right? Uh-huh. Oh, really good. Ceviche sauce or something. Yum, yum. We make them from Mama Grove. We don't want the varmints to see. This is for Mama Grove. We gotta take it out for the paths. Watch out! No! Go over there, look.
Spend my days with a woman unkind. Someone told me there's a girl out there with love in her eyes and flowers in her hair. Took my chances on a big jet plane. Never let 'em tell you that they're all the same. Oh, the sea was red and the sky was gray. I wondered how far I could ever follow me.
So we got more water.
It's got a tremble and shake. Sure about the song begin.
Happy Father's Day, everyone. Wolfgang, Bobby, Charlotte. Just gonna keep eating, right? We have one more.
Standing on the hill of a mountain of dreams, telling myself it's not as hard as it seems.
That's so good. So we ate all of them except for the one we gave them all. So I don't know where she is right now. Got her chocolate. I'm so happy. Let's check the labels. This one has an in-seed. This one has the same thing. Where is it? This one's a little different. Let me figure out the difference. But Atlantic, 1080. Hold on, this one basically the same thing. But this is the original. Pretty much the same. Lisa. I see it's been warm here too. We ate all the beans. You want beans? We ate them all. You want some hot sauce? Huh? Yeah? How about some macaroni salad? You want that stuff? We just got done picking out. We starved myself. We fasted all day until then. Socks. Have you seen spots? Spots. I don't know. We got the remastered, whatever. We got the first one now. So that was 4 in its entirety. We have 1 and 2. We don't have 3. But pretty much, the remaster, everything looks the same. The labels, except for this one, I don't think we have a sleeve. Let's see, where is it? Alright, so no sleeve. This one, it costs almost the same. It was like $5 more. And it got this really cool sticker on it. I don't know if you can see it, but Swan Song. So the only thing different really is it's got this weird sticker on it. Oh, and it's got another sticker. 1080G vinyl something. And then I don't know. I think the other one sounds better. I have to listen to the other one, but not right now. Alright, let's clean up little varmints. Look at what you did. The fly. You got orange on me. Yeah. So hold on, I'm drunk already. That's why I'm beard out. Let's see. Let's watch some TV. Oh, I'm stuffed. I don't know if I can eat anymore right now. How's it going, IC? We just listened to my new album, so we got a Zeppelin, another one. But we want to get the ones I need. So we have a couple solos here. Let's see what we have here. So I think that's the only... Oh no, we have In Through the Outdoor, that's original. So we got 1 remastered, so not original. We got 2 remastered, whatever, not original. We got 4 remastered, whatever. We're missing 3, right? But then we got 4 first pressing. And then we have Houses of the Holy. It's another reissue or remastered, whatever, right? And then we have In Through the Outdoor. 1979. So no remastered. So we have In Through the Outdoor. $1979, and then we have a couple solos here. So we have The Principle of Moments and Shaken and Stirred by Robert Plant. Maybe we'll listen to this one. Led Zeppelin Sunday. What do you think? It's been warm here too. It felt like summer today. Oh, we have to open it. Oh no. This one's got a different kind of sticker on it. Alright, hold on. We don't want no remaster. Let's see what this one sounds like. So this one, really nothing on it. It tells you it's just. So Swan Song. This was the original sleeve, but since we bought it from a record person, he put it in a different sleeve. That other Zeppelin, we should give it a sleeve, but it doesn't have a sleeve. But who cares? We'll just listen to it. Yeah. Let's see here. Looks like it's in pretty good condition. It's a little different. So we started in the middle with 4 or something. Right. trees. I think I smoked them all. Look, I cannot eat all this stuff. I tried. Like, man, Mom Crow got tacos. And then we could put this macaroni salad out, believe it or not. Mama Crow like that. I don't know why. So Mama Crow, you can have this. The soup we have to get rid of. I just use it for hot sauce. I don't really Oh. A little messy. Alright, voila. So I hope everyone's having a wonderful Sunday. We're just listening to music. I'm drunk. I have one more joint. And this other stuff. Oh, is that the first side? How many songs are on? Oh no, another one. So I don't know all the songs. Let's see here. Oh, it says right there. Pool in the rain. We had a pretty good day. We really didn't do anything. We went out, saw a bunch of hot rods and stuff. Listen to my new album. Oh, let's watch it. The last hole. Let's see what's going on. There's the remotes. Golf channel. Okay. The golf channel. We wanted to go to the golf course, right? Or to the Home Depot, but we slacked. Next time. Oh, let's see. Oh, wrong word, wrong word. Ah. see what happens. Ooh. Oh no, this is the wrong year. This ain't the right one. Oh, what is it?
See, just a little tilt. Just
It says 1921. No, not this one.
coming off the little.
Oh, go back again.
That's nice when you know that's the happened. The last
No, I don't know how we ended up on this line. Okay, let's start over.
championship last season. He played beautifully well. He had a chance to find
Oh wait, who is it? Who is it? We got a surfing girl here. No, that's not a surfing girl, is it? Let's just see who it is. She looked like a surfer girl. Let's find out.
Confidence doesn't settle. It doesn't idle in place. It doesn't think that who it's been is who it has to be.
I'm trying to find the doll. It's a commercial for Palm Beach Can. Don't you have sun over there? Just do with that. Or let's go. Highlights or something. Alright, let's see what happened. It's a new Jeep. The Jeep got a Grand Wagoneer. Right? Yeah, it's a new Grand Wagoneer. Okay, so we got Lowry, Fowler, Clark, McElroy. Oh, look at it, it's pretty good. And so where the fuck are we? Oh, look, it rolled, it just kept rolling. Oh, that's great. Isn't that fucking beautiful? Look, it just kept rolling all the way. I'm gonna hug the pole. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, who did not like it? This one's Reed. Isn't that just wonderful? Oh! He made it, but almost just a couple inches from in the pit somewhere. green. Look at that. Oh, he's gonna make a hole in one. Oh, couldn't do it. That was weird. It went way over here, right? It went over here, and then it kind of rolled, and then rolled up the thing, and then rolled on the green, and like, all right. Oh, so he did the backspin, right? So it landed about a foot away from the pole. Backspin, it hit the pole too hard, it did go in. Go, 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 go. Yes! Beautiful. You got that one. Wrong. Oh no, it's Matsuyama. Oh, look at this fucker. Oh, look at that beautiful fuck. Are you kidding me? Oh, it missed it. It just missed it. Like, oh, darn it. Sometimes it's hard for me to see. Where is it? Oh, I see it there. Oh, look, it went like that, and then it hit the thing, and it rolled right to it. Like, a couple feet away. Oh, that's beautiful. This one he hit it from the sand pit. Oh! It ringed around the cup. It's like he made it from the sand pit like 50 feet away. Oh, it's beautiful. It ringed. I hate it when it does that. It's supposed to go in, not ring around the collar. Oh, that one hit the pole. The other guy did that too. He hit the pole. Maybe that's why they take it out. I don't know. I leave it in. Oh, beautiful, right? What does it sound like? Rolling Stones. What kind of band is this? Shambo. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, look at that. Okay. Oh, look at that. How far were you? Oh, he was in the sand pit. He made it. Oh, this one, he did the same thing too. Rebound off the thing. And really good, like, right? Because the green got a thing on the side of it, so you could roll, like, rebound off it, right? Unbelievable. Oh. He made the last one. This one came so close, darn it. I like that guy, Matt. He's not in the top 10. I like him. Oh, look at this one. He rebounded it. Oh, he made it in. Oh, no. It missed. This guy's 7. Oh, look at that. Oh, you're so badass, this fucker. That's M.W. Lee. We call him Dr. Lee. Look at him. Oh, that was so badass. Oh, he did the same thing. He made it roll back. No, not enough. He's in the rough. Oh, he made it beautiful. Look at that. Like 2 bounces. Like, cha-ching. In the rough. Oh, that was awesome. Where is he? Oh, we're watching the golf. Hey, Sean Quinn. How's it going? Happy Father's Day, Sean. Right on, Sean. We're watching the golf highlights. Alright, Fowler, he moved down. Let's see. How beautiful, look at that. He was first, now it's Clark. I'm confused. That one is hard because the ground is like this. So you gotta stand funny. Oh, really good, yeah. Amazing. See, these fuckers know how to play. I don't know how to do it. But we fuck off and have fun. What kind of golf club is that? Oh, it's a new kind. What kind is it? That's it. It's $300 golf club.
Over the tree with the pin on the right instead of hooking it.
If you pay for that much, you better make sure you put it to work right? You can't, like... Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Yeah. For Eagle. He was in between the trees or some shit, and he made it. Pretty good.
Now Fowler for his birdie.
We got it. Yeah. I don't know how far it was, but it was like 10 feet or something. Sweet.
And Shoffley looking for 3 birdies in the last 4 to finish off his opening 9. And a few bogeys in the first 5. That's
We got it, yeah. The other guy, Reed, he hit his putter funny.
He is 14. Big par 5 knocking on. See which break is around here.
We got it. Yeah.
Up to 12. Cam Smith. This is
Oh, Smith is still in it. Where is he? He's 9.
Left, and there's so much slope in this back left side of it.
You got it. You got it. Yeah. Beautiful.
This is McElroy bunkered at the 10.
Oh, we bunker. He in the sand pit. Sand pit.
On the upside, this is a shot you can hold.
He with the sandworms. Right here. Oh, that was beautiful, fucker.
You're exactly right, Fox. You have to protect a little bit against long here. Not much behind this whole location.
Even a hit draw here, ball back in his stance. Yes,
Wow, look at that. Beautiful.
I bet Matt Stafford can probably reach the hole on the fly with a football from here. This is a shot and a half.
Oh, it hit the rebound and it went back. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Yeah.
This is Fowler at the 13th.
Long, difficult effort going to move to his right.
What putt?
Unreal. Yeah. He's back to the lead. He made it from like 20 feet away. That was so badass.
Match the two up where the ball's lined up and where his body feels like the putt's going to go.
So he's behind him. He's in second. So they're bouncing around.
There's a lot about Wyndham Clark right now and where he is in his head and how he feels about his game.
Now over to 17. This has been a wicked par 4.
Well, watch his footwork now. This is the best ball striker in the sport today. And he lets his feet just do its thing, do their thing.
Look at that. It's going in. Oh, we got a hole in one. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. Yeah. Right, hole in one. Scheffler, he's in 4th or something. He can step it up. Oh, that was beautiful.
Yep, Fowler. You see that yard, 148 yards.
Oh, he's in 5th. What
Just
happened?
in the front right yesterday. Looks like a totally different shot for the players.
I guess he was in 6th. Sorry.
This was just earlier.
So he's got a big fan base, Fowler. This is Smith? Yeah. Oh, you got it. Yes. So he's in 11th. We wanted him to get top 10. He moved up to 9 or some shit. Alright. Schiffer, he made that hole in one. You got it. Yes. Get in the top 3.
So he stays at 11 under 16. And Shoffley's third shot drove it in the fescue near the bunker on the right off the tee. Trying to get it up and down. From there for his par.
Beautiful. Look at that.
We saw Harris English get into this tall
See,
fescue.
this guy, he's tied. So he moved up to 4th. This guy was in 4th. English. Oh, really good. No, we want the other guy. We get ahead of you.
Got a great angle here. He's got a 9 iron in his hand from 142. Gonna go right after this whole location. Sure is. He's aimed right at it. Watch his path. It comes way right on the target.
She's on drop. Oh wow, look at that. Beautiful. That's Clark. Oh, this fucker's badass too.
Just outside the edge here. Maybe more than that. He looks to be aiming 4 or 5 cups or more outside the left.
That's what you gotta do. Oh, what happened? Is that it? Yeah.
Sit back. Further. 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 And relax. Here. Movement as
That completely turned his year around. This is a nice safe play. Up the left side, cutting back.
I think he got sick of being the guy that everybody said.
One of his middle wedges.
Oh, that's our fire department.
That was smooth, all right.
Alright, throws a 109 up back. So Pina will have that for an opening birdie here first.
Oh, you have to have a haircut.
Let's leave it the same. So what? If it's 2,500 versus
But, yo,
18 under, so be it. It's a one game.
Oh, that's the number.
The members can go out on Monday morning, go play exactly the same golf course from the same tees and see the difference.
If they would like to do that, became a bigger star.
What a lovely human being he is. So proud of his Samoan heritage. Yeah, that was the first thing that struck me when I met him the first time. He couldn't, I asked him about it. He was really shocked.
Oh, did it start back up?
So proud of his Samoan heritage. And then in full swing, he saw his extended family.
This is the old one. I don't even know if I got the last one right.
Oh, well done for Finau. So, a man who now has a 3-way tie for the low.
All of these 154.
This is the Mexican Open.
The next 144 scores will all still be pretty much the same. Cut probably be the same. Win score probably still be the same. So you know
The one guy, he was in the pit, right? And he made it in the thing. They all did really good, made it close, but the one guy, he made it in.
the names don't really matter.
This is the Mexican Open. I don't know who won.
Alright, how about a little side spin? Very, very nice.
Cisco Lever.
Finau will have that to quickly get to 2 under par. You don't always respond.
Look at how different their golf course is over there. What kind of water is that? Oh, he missed.
Since having, you know,
Close.
He's got a whole bunch of them.
Let's go to the 4th and Finau, the 521-yard par 4.
And again, one of the holes, a par 5 for the members. As any 21-yard hole should be. It doesn't seem right, 521 par 4.
All right, this is going to be testy for Finau, 3rd shot of 4.
Well, gave it the club 12, means he liked it, as he should. Again, this has been a part of his game. The weeks that he
So you made it in 5.
puts well, again, it's
Or did you make it in 4?
stats, toe way up in the air. I mean, he's employed
Yeah, so
multitude of
5.
techniques.
Live at the 5th. A 210-yard par 3. Back right hole location today. 6
Oh, beautiful.
Going right over top of the flagstick. And we're bold. Greens are a little bit firm, but they're in beautiful shape. This is 20 Finau for birdie at the 5th.
Let's see if you win anything from Nico's putt.
Nope.
Just a little right.
Pretty good roll, though.
Yeah, solid 3. Tied for second last year. at the Mexico Open.
Oh, darn it. Let's see what else is on.
Tony, one of the longest
Lisa
players,
K.
dialed it back.
Oh, happy Father's Day. Tell Dragon we said hello, Lisa.
His potential is-
How are you?
It needs a bounce, John.
We're watching, but it's a different one.
Trying to find its way back. Will it get all the way into the fairway? It's trying.
Close.
Just primary cut, but way down there just fine.
Lisa, so good to see you. Yes, we miss you. Oh, look, we got a girl golfer. Let's see the girl. Right. Lisa, so good to see you. We love you. We miss you. That's just a picture. We're trying to watch some golf stuff here, but we want to see girls hit golf ball. It's just a picture. We want to see real. Boo. Let's see this one. Oh, it doesn't work. There's no shorts. Yeah. Yeah, so good to see you. We're doing a whole lot of nothing. I just ate. I'm like still drunk.
The GMC.
The varmints ate. All the little varmints already ate, so they're happy. We're waiting for a spot. There's a spot for sure.
Payments for 90 days.
So we're watching this wave thing. It was beginning of the year. I don't know where it is. Pretty crazy. So January 22nd. I don't know where it is. Well, I have a spot. Still comes around, right? And then you got tiger and blue and baby socks. And then the ghost, he still come around, but he don't come around like the other ones. So just feed them. And then some other new cats, I don't know who they are. They come around once in a while. So right now it's just for a spot and their friends. Their little friends. Look at this surfing thing. It's in a different island or something. Look at how they... Oh, watch it. In honor. Oh, it's a surfing paradise, big waves. Wahamea Bay, north shore of Oahu. Wahamea Bay or something. Oh, he fell off the surfboard. So I don't know how big the waves are, but they're pretty big. Medical insurance. Oh, thank you. Yes, everyone, happy Father's Day. We're trying to look up some surfer girls right now. Oh, look, he's right. He's going to catch that wave. Oh, no. Oh, he ate it. He tried to catch it, but he ate it real quick. Let's see, is this guy... Oh, he's going to catch this one. Nope. Oh, one guy's surfboard went way up in the air. Oh, he ate it, too. I don't know how big the waves are. Look at how crazy it is out there. Wow. Hey, non-existent human. Yes, we're all beered out. I don't think I could drink anymore. Who's you got it? Do you have it? Let's see. Yeah! Oh yeah, you made it out of it. Yeah. So that guy made it. It's kind of hard to see because the wave's so fucking big. Look at this. Are you kidding me? Oh, yeah, he didn't. Well, he's dropping in on it. Oh, I think he went under. Yeah. Oh. The brutal. Oh, see, that one was horrific. So the lifeguard's out there. Oh, he slipped. Oh, darn it. Oh. Oh, he got it. He rode that one out. Yeah. Look, he's gonna ride it all the way in. Oh, that was beautiful. Look, he's still going. He's still going. Yeah. Oh, you guys can't see it. Right, he rode that wave for a good amount of time. All the way in. I like the way that they're doing it in slow motion, right? Like, So you have like, it looked like a 50-foot wave, I don't know. And then it's all in slow motion. Oh, we got it! Right? Yeah. Oh, there's two of them. It tripped me out, right? Because these surfers, they just throw their board in the thing and just go like this a couple times, and they're already out there. Like, I'm like dog paddling forever. Like, I can't get past that thing, right? And these look too easy. Oh, we have some candy. Baby Socks, Baby Socks. Come say hello, Baby Socks.
I don't think I can do this job. Then, as soon as I lay down, all I see are those kids' faces. How long you been doing this? 12 years. How do you do it?
It is the fastest growing international crime network that the world has ever seen. It has already passed the illegal arms trade, and soon it's going to pass the drug trade.
Señor Timoteo, tu rescata niños, ¿verdad?
What is it?
Quizá puedas ayudarme a encontrar a mi hermana.
Oh, it's based on a true story.
Maybe not too bad. I will be too.
For Homeland Security, you know we can't go off rescuing kids in Colombia.
This job tears you to pieces. This is my one chance to put those pieces back together.
We're talking about extracting an 11-year-old girl from an army of rebels. Not just her. I'm talking about rescuing hundreds of kids. She could be a block down the road, or she could be in Moscow, Bangkok, LA.
Over 2 million children a year
Right?
are being sucked into the deepest recesses of hell.
Oh, it's like a taxi driver thing, but in the jungle of Colombia.
Some days couldn't reach the likes of you.
Baby Socks. Meow. We're all of your friends.
What if this was your daughter?
Meow. Meow. Hawaii Medical, it's the Army helicopters. Oh, hello, Baby Socks. Meow. Meow. Hey, Red Out, happy Father's Day. Oh, hello. There's a little part of salad. High five, you little shit. Alright, little savage. You better be nice, I'm gonna smack you. So he wrote it out, the other guy didn't. Oh, this one's in slow motion. Oh, they both made it. Oh. Look at how big these waves are. They just keep coming one after another. Oh, they both hit it. Sometimes they get on that lip, right? And they're at the very top of the wave, and they don't catch the wave downward, so it kicks their board up in the air. And they...
Dolly gum. Fancy gum. Icebreakers. Ooh, fancy.
Baby socks. What are you doing? Some kind of glasses. It's not the Google. Oh, I don't know what kind of eyeballs they are. Well, I guess we could smoke some pot. We could do a wax on, but you can't see it because age restricted, right? And then I have one more nugget of this Bubba Kush. Tiger's milk. Right? Where's Tiger? So yeah, you think the wave could kill you, especially here because it's got like coral underneath, right? Oh, I know sometimes, like, the wave comes and you get fucked up, right? The wave fuck you up, right? And then you still have to, like, and then had other times where the second wave come and fuck you up. I'm not a real surfer, right? We all underwater and shit. We all like, oh, fuck, right? And like a baby wave, not like this. Oh look, he jumped off his surfboard 10 feet. There's no leash. You don't have a leash on your board. I'm a pussy. I'm gonna hold on to my surfboard. I'm not gonna give a swim. If anything. One time we had the leash wrap around my legs. We were underwater, right? It wrapped. We're like, oh fuck. Meow. 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 See, how are you? How are you doing? Wow. So someone wrote one in. Oh, we got it. Look at that. Go. Oh. Maybe it's not streaming water. It's the water.
Hop on a Qantas flight to Sydney, Australia, and you'll find that we have a lot in common. You love a view of the water. We love a view of the water. You like high-rise living? So do we. Great seafood? Right back at ya. Culture, art, a little splash of adventure? We say suit up. You see, we're just a match made in Australia. And when you step on a Qantas plane, it'll be love at first flight. Flying non-stop from San Francisco to Sydney, Australia, starting May 2023.
Yum, yum. You want to watch a movie? We've been watching sitcoms, right? Like we watched Married with Children and stuff. We like the Addams Family. Hey Tim Lee, happy Father's Day. The world is something else. We're watching the surf thing. I think we're going to watch a sitcom or something. Maybe a little ha-ha.
For their careers and lives are held in sway by what the ocean will.
Oh, look it.
So,
Oh, let's go back. Let's see what it says.
somewhere in the northern hemisphere, as winter descends. A half dozen or so of the best look forward towards this upcoming winter, each with their own quest, their own goals, their own fears, their own stories, with endings to be written in the maw of raving mountains of water.
The waves are so huge.
For Oahu's Makua Rothman, it would be about choices.
Oh, look, he got lightning bolts.
If to go, all wrapped around a career-defining wave, aptly named Jaws.
Missing those other swells was definitely blew my head in.
For Maui's Billy Kemper, the winter would be about a question. Could he come back from not just a career-threatening injury, but a life-threatening one? And it would call into question his mental abilities as well as physical ones.
This is my career. This is my livelihood. This is how I support and supply and provide for my family. Is surfing. This is my job. This is what my mom raised me to be.
The hard-charging Keala Kennelly was seeking to find a balance between a bipolar diagnosis, a career as a DJ at a posh Waikiki nightclub, while claiming her place as a woman among men in the biggest and meanest waves on the planet.
But I don't know if a lot of people know this about me, but I have bipolar type 2, and so I have like a lot of complicated emotions inside me. So
Oh, she bipolar surfer.
I call it my dark
Big wave.
rage. And you know, big wave surfing, like having that dark rage, like helps push me over the ledge. And so it's the best way It's part of my therapy.
Oh, you hear that? Oh, everyone who's bipolar needs surfboard.
Lenny, Would the winter give him the stage to cement
Right.
his position as the most progressive big wave surfer on Earth?
I just want to see my performance get better. The only way it's going to get better is if I just surf big waves consistently.
Will Shane Dorian, arguably the greatest big wave surfer of all time, go to new heights? Or have we seen the last of the great big wave gunslinger?
Things have just changed a little bit. I'm definitely feeling less pressure. I put a lot less pressure on myself.
Nathan Florence was seeking to find a balance between a reconnection with his father as a new husband and also to cement his place among the elite of the big wave world.
You are constantly putting your body on the line. It is a very, very selfish sport. For the close ones, especially in my instance, a new wife.
For up-and-coming Matt Bromley from South Africa, how far would he and could he travel in the age of COVID to challenge himself in the biggest, fiercest, meanest, and most unforgiving waves on Earth?
Oh, see, brutal.
And then the thought of chasing a swell to Jaws in COVID, 2.5 days of travel ahead, surfing 50, 60 foot waves was just the most scary thought I could ever imagine.
Groundswell. Epic. Monster wave. Right? Epic.
For these surfers and a few others, the questions hung pregnant in the
The girl, we got $1 on the bipolar girl.
Like Surfline's Kevin Wells, as to what fate had in store for them. And at the outset of the season, it wasn't looking good.
So
what
I was
happened?
not optimistic about a
No
great
El
big wave this year,
Nino.
primarily because we had a moderately strong La Nina set up. And typically when we see La Nina conditions set up, which is the opposite of El Nino, meaning we got cooler water along the tropical.
No El Nino, the
We tend
opposite.
to see smaller surf than average. So any big wave, prospective big wave surfer in the fall of 2020, I would say don't get your hopes up. But an incredible swell developed in the North Atlantic. That's where the surprise came in.
In late October, an unexpected development of extremely low barometric pressure off Greenland created a historic-sized storm, setting up a massive northwest groundswell aimed directly at Western Europe. Roaring south, the XXL swell would first show itself at Belhara, of France's picturesque Côte de Basque. The first one to catch one is Benjamin Sanchez.
Oh, can you believe that they have big old waves like that in France? No more commercials. Bella Harbor. Oh, the wave is different. Now we're in Portugal. Nazar.
The same giant groundswells that lit up French reef breaks would translate to even bigger waves at Nazaré, Portugal.
Nazaré.
Converging on the traditional fishing village in droves, an international contingent of big wave surfers warmed up for the full brunt of the swell forecasted to fill in the following day.
They'll start to see what we call forerunners, meaning the very leading edge of these swells, and they'll start to fill in first. And you'll typically see kind of a...
Well, we want to wish everyone a happy Father's Day. We don't care about all that weird
a
shit.
peak in the swell, and then they decline in the swell. I think it's a possibility that there
We watch these epic
100 feet or
big
greater,
wave stuff.
especially overnight when that swell peaks.
Two surfers looking to make history on this historic day were Portugal's Nick Van Rupp and Kai Lenny from Hawaii. For Kai, much of the challenge would just be traveling in the era of nations closing down.
Do I go, don't I go? It was the biggest single nightmare I've ever had traveling in my entire life. So I took a COVID test, then I wasn't sure that that COVID test would be good by the time I got to Europe. So I took another one. The next one came back positive. Canceled my flights, everything. I told everyone I wasn't coming. I had a friend here pull some strings, and I got on the call with the head of the health department of all of Hawaii. And I told him my case, and he said, "You're good, just go." all of a sudden I show up to Portugal. I'm just like, I hope I don't get turned around. And they're like, what are you doing here? Like, as an American. And I'm like, I'm going to Nazareth. And they're like, whoa, that's awesome. Stamped it straight through.
For Kai, the day before the arrival of the brunt of the swell, the still manageable size meant it was a day for some fun.
I was afraid of falling asleep and having horrible jet lag. So it's like key for me to just go out in the water. And I'm like, what better way than just to warm up at Nazareth? Just get the feel of the water and, you know, get in tune with my tow partner, Lucas Chumbo. Decided to bring the foil out and mess with the foil.
He's riding on one of those things that take you above the wave. You know? The bottom of it go in the water, and then the top of it doesn't. Hey, Patty Love.
The anticipation was crazy for that gigantic swell to come in. That next morning when we woke up, I'd never seen waves that big in my entire life. They had to be over 100 feet, 120 feet at least.
120
I've never seen waves
20
there
foot
break so far out. Made all days previous look like small.
120-foot wave.
It appears to be the mythical 100-foot wave that have eluded big wave surfers for decades. If the swell begins dropping, and although the waves are still massive, the opportunity to catch one is gone.
Breaking on the Big Mama section, and the Big Mama was always this mythical part of the break that I had heard of.
So he's towed, he got let go.
Those waves flare so much out that you could be what you think is on the shoulder going as fast as possible, and it kind of will give a little burst of energy. When the whitewater's that big, if it touches you, it just gobbles you up.
Oh. No.
Hadn't wiped out up to that point. Got a couple close calls with just the nature of the waves. And so it was like the first wipeout.
So right, even the bottom of the wave, you get wiped out from the wash.
Instead of trying to do the traditional off the lip aerial, like I might try at Jaws, I'm gonna just hit these 8-foot chops going up the face and ride it like.
Oh look, he flipped his board.
And that's where I've kind of started to integrate.
Oh, he does that. Some surfers are where they do 360s.
Everything along the ride, and I'm just trying to ride it the way I can see fit best, and I just want to see my performance get better. The only way it's gonna get better is if I just surf big waves consistently, and you know, if I get pounded
he did
along
that
the way,
like that on his surfboard.
Trauma
right.
of getting destroyed.
Hey Gypsy, how's it going?
Many times over. It's just completely impossible to describe the experience of getting destroyed or even just riding a big wave. I mean, it's like trying to describe a color to somebody. Unless you've seen it for yourself, you just don't really know what you're talking about. The GoPro, in a way, gave me a certain level of hope as I was getting detonated by 50 to 60 foot waves. I just figured, you know, record everything and show the true experience.
Amazing, you can see the water going like this. GoPro, right? Wow.
Are you still wearing enough layers to insulate Alaska? That's why you need the new and improved bearskin hoodie. The 6
Hello,
bearskin
Nino.
fleece tactical hoodie
We're watching
that blocks
the Big
wind and
Wave
regulates heat
Surfer.
for incredible comfort.
We munched out.
Wherever you are. Thousands of men across the world.
The cats are hungry.
Bearskin hoodie instead of their regular hoodies. Why? Because sure, your
There's not a whole lot
average
going
hoodie
on.
provides decent insulation to keep you warm, but as soon as you go outside, it gets windy, and you get cold. That's why we designed the bearskin hoodie with improved wind insulation technology on the waist, arms, and hood, plus an extended storm flap that runs the length of the front zip to block wind double time. Finally, a A functional hoodie you can actually take outside. You're seeing this video because we want to offer you 60% off your bearskin hoodie today with free delivery. And you might not see this video again, so head over to stopbadhoodies.com or scan the QR code on the screen to activate the 60% off deal. Because just like you, we hate carrying man bags, duffel bags, or messenger bags on top of our hoodies. Because hey, you're not a messenger, you're a man. That's why this hoodie has 9 pockets, with 6 secure zip pockets on the outside, and 3 super soft inner pockets too. With premium zipper attachments across the 2 front pockets, 2 arm pockets, and 2 extra pockets at the back. This is a hoodie you can take out in the wild, wear at home or in the office, or while climbing a glacier on your hands and knees. So does the bearskin hoodie actually look good on a day-to-day basis though? No, it looks incredible. You'll get that perfect square profile that's never too bulky or baggy. You see that material? It's called bearskin fleece. That's because it was handmade from real polar bears. Not really, but it's double napped and double brushed for an incredibly smooth finish that never wears away.
Polar bear.
You can
He
adjust
said
the
not
waist,
really.
sleeves, and hood.
Bear.
You can tailor the way it fits you.
Hoodie.
While blocking the
Bearskin.
wind when you go outside.
Oh,
So if you're ready,
He said it made a
go to
polar bear.
stopbadhoodies.com
Not really.
or scan the QR code on the screen with your cell phone camera to
Okay,
activate
now.
the 60% off deal. But hey, don't take it from us. Take it from some of our customers already wearing the bearskin hoodie. We use
No, we
feedback
want the
from
polar bear
50,000 men around the world to refine the design of the bearskin to be the world's best outdoor hoodie ever made. We've already sold out twice, delivering world-class comfort all over the world. Once you place that order, we'll ship it to your door for free. Our goal is to give you the perfect hoodie, so if you're not happy with your fit, we have a super easy returns process. Now that you know there's a better alternative, why not get a bearskin? So go to stopbadhoodies.com, scan the QR
please,
code.
we
with
want
your
the
phone camera
polar
to
bear
activate
one.
60% off with free delivery.
It's driving me nuts.
Every time I get pounded, I would hold the GoPro so tight to my chest. And I was just like, don't lose it, 'cause I just got the craziest shot of the wave before. And all the
Yes, Patty,
screws on
that
the
was
floor
many
loosening,
blessings.
I
Wishing
feel
you
it
a
wiggling.
wonderful day.
And
Same thing
I was
with
just
Carol.
like holding the pieces together. Like,
Everyone.
don't lose the camera. I'll be so devastated. And when I got on the jet ski, I was just so stoked that I kept the camera. That's what I was celebrating. In the video, you can see I'm so psyched. And it wasn't because I was getting picked up, because at that point, I was pretty much on the beach. I was just like, thank goodness I got the camera.
There's always been a stigma against surfers coming out of Europe, and Nick has big plans for the day to make his mark on
Oh,
the
they don't
world
like
stage.
European surfers.
But
What
things
happened?
go wrong at the outset. He
That's
catches
true.
a bomb, but instead of an epic ride, the fierce competition for waves leads to the kind of encounter
Uh-oh,
you
what
do not
happened?
want to have on a giant day.
He's gonna cut him off. Oh yeah. Oh look, he's right on him.
I got snaked by a jet team. You know, going down a wave and feeling a surfboard on your leg, just like.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was a surfboard or if it was a jet ski. You know, like it was such a scary situation.
Yeah, that's
Well, I
fucked
come
up.
back from that.
The fucker cut him off and was like on his ass.
Nick takes advantage of
That's
the
the guy.
incredible conditions, hoping to capture imagery that
The guy
propel
ate
his
shit.
career forward. With the empty lineup and still a very powerful surf rolling in, Kai joins in the fun. They both put on a show for the famous Nazare crowd on the cliffs.
Wow, look at this one. Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, shit.
Big waves, prime conditions, electrifying performances. The action this day at Nazare was nothing short of historic.
Oh,
Following
amazing.
the swell, the North Atlantic takes a breather. And for a moment,
oh,
it
you
seems
guys
that maybe
can't
the
see it.
foreboding forecast of a slow winter is coming true. Until the North Pacific suddenly goes purple blob. The computer visualization of a megastorm meaning one
So
thing.
they need the storms to make the huge wave.
He's a storm that is heading into the perfect swell window for Hawaii's most fearsome big wave break, Piahi, commonly known as Jaws, on Maui.
It was kind of right in that size where it wasn't so big that people wanted to tell. It was still one of those paddle swells, definitely on the verge of being a tow swell. And the wind stayed just light enough for guys and gals to want to paddle it too.
For South Africa's Matt Bromley, looking to establish himself among the elite of big wave surfers, he was determined to get to Jaws no matter the cost or what was involved. As a professional big wave surfer, Matt's ability to feed his family relies on getting media coverage in big waves. The stakes seemed like they couldn't get higher until he received news from his wife.
So I was sitting in my little flat in Cape Town, Muizenberg, and I saw the surf line chart like way off, like 15 days in advance. I saw there was a big system coming to Jaws, and whenever I see those systems, my stomach just starts churning. So the tension was already high, and then we had just found out a few days before that Jade was pregnant, and she was going for her first scan on the Wednesday, and that was the day that the swell was hitting Jaws, and I was just like, where are my priorities? Is it selfish for me to now leave her and go chase a swell to Hawaii? And the other side of it, I haven't traveled for 10 months, so I really need this, and I really need to go do this. And it was just a roller coaster of emotions.
Cape Town to Cairo, Cairo to Bangkok, Bangkok to London, London to New York, New York to LA, LA to Maui, and finally to a tattered tent in a muddy field on a cliff overlooking Piahi, where the swell boomed like thunder throughout the night.
I could hear the waves were massive, and I wasn't getting any sleep. It's like 5 in the morning, and I started getting my routine to get ready for the surf, and I called her, and then she just sent through the scan, and it was like this tiny little pulse like beating, and I just started crying. I was just so overwhelmed with emotion.
This is like 3 years ago.
My strategy was to try sit furthest out the back and wait for that one really big one. So like quality over quantity. Paddling out, I thought I better get shake off all the cobwebs and the jet lag, so I caught a wider insider, and it just felt totally awkward. My feet were pretty much together, my legs were straight, I almost fell off, and I caught that wave, and I managed to make it to the channel. I was like, oh my god,
yeah,
I can't
he
do
held
that
on.
again. And one of the guys, I think it might have been Nathan Florence, he paddled past, he's like, oh, lucky you got that one out the way, because it was just a wobbly, terrible, stanced wave. And then I went and sat like beyond everyone, like furthest out the back. Now's the time to like really get the biggest wave of your life. So sitting out there, and then a really big set came in, and everyone was paddling up over it, and I felt like I was in a good spot. Go.
Oh, no commercials. Oh, let's
Hershey's
see.
milk chocolate with whole almonds. Holy
Oh.
delicious. Holy Hershey's.
I thought to myself, if I make this wave, it's going to be the best wave of my life. Really windy and wild, and I put my head down, I was like, I'm going no matter what. And I airdropped, the wind got under my board, I airdropped sideways, I connected back with the face, but my front
Oh,
foot
wonderful,
landed on the
Patty.
side of the stringer, so my foot landed right on the
Oh.
rail, and the board started doing a cut back, back into the critical part of the wave, and I looked up, and this 40-foot lip was starting to fall, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is about to get really, really bad. The wave exploded on the back of my board. I pulled all my limbs into, because I knew the impact was going to be really harsh. So I pulled everything in, and the wave hit me so hard, like so hard.
While Bromley experiences the harsh consequences of Jaws, emerging big wave star Nathan Florence is looking for his first wave.
We hadn't put our big padded suits on with our full vest in 8 months again, and those things are restricting. So we're like, okay, like this is it. The first Jaws swell of the season isn't a regular swell. It isn't a nice warm-up swell. It was literally 25 to 30 foot. I had a goal that session. Obviously, the goal on all those is to get the wave of your life. And I think I had the wave, and it had this huge oil in it.
Awesome.
I dropped over it, pulled up, and looked up and said, "Oh my God, this is it. The wave I've always dreamed about."
Oh, he got it? He got it.
It just warbled on another step, and the lip landed directly on my head. I exploded into oblivion, and I had 2 huge wipeouts.
Oh, wow.
I had 1 successful ride that day, but I remember that session fondly. You learn a lot from failure as well.
While Florence and Bromley experience a challenging session at Jaws, Kai Lenny has a mysterious psychological advantage from his previous session at Nazaré.
When I got back and there was a Jaws swell on the forecast, I was really excited because I'm like, there's no way in heck if we're paddling it's going to be nearly as big as Nazaré. So now, psychologically, I have this crazy advantage that whatever wave I see come in is going to look small, even though it's going to be huge. Because if you feel like the waves aren't going to be that big, all of a sudden they become more playful and can kind of just do what you want to do without fear of consequence.
Oh. Oh, he made it. Wow. The wave is closed, smashed, and then he popped out of it. Right? Oh, amazing.
Kai, who grew up just down the road, casually rides in the eye of the wave with steeds. One wave in particular.
He from Hawaii. You know that. How come he like know how to do it so good?
If I come out straight, there's a chance that the fang of the lip is going to kind of nail me. So I'm going to come out at the bottom. And in my head, I'm not even thinking about just coming out and kicking out. I'm like, if I come out low at the bottom of this barrel and just miss the lip, I can get enough time to do a big turn before the wave's over. And I'm just like, I gotta hit it.
It doesn't matter who you are or how much of a psychological advantage you think you have. The powerful waves at Jaws will extract the tax for everyone who surfs it. Brutal wipeouts are an accepted part of the big wave game, but they bring about an unusual reaction from the surfers.
I don't know, there's a thing called nervous laughter. So, you know, you kind of laugh at the most horrifying situations, and I think it's a defense mechanism to try to cope with the intensity of such a situation.
Oh.
But it's kind of more of a maniacal laugh, like, we survived!
I mean, what am I gonna do?
Wow.
Might as well laugh.
Oh, jeez, that's horrible. That's horrible.
That's horrible. Yeah, wipeouts are always really funny in retrospect and after the fact. They're not funny at all while they're happening. They're like terrifying and painful. And but yeah, for some reason, when you go through something that intense and survive it and come out like unscathed, it makes you feel stronger knowing that like you got through that situation. So I don't know, it makes us chuckle. And we love watching other people wipe out. As long as we know like they survived and they were okay and they didn't get hurt, like it's freaking funny.
Sometimes a wipeout may not look that terrible from the outside perspective, but for the surfer in the wrong place at the wrong time, the consequences can be enormous.
Right, because of reef underneath.
Yeah, I was down in northern Africa and Morocco chasing some heavy waves.
probably the best trip of my life. When you watch all the footage that day, that wave stood out so much different than any other wave that came in. The way it hit the sandbank and how much water it drew off, like we all knew, like everyone who's seen that wave was like, well, that wave was, you know, there's something different about that wave. There's so much water pulling off the sand. My outside rail caught and I just face spun it and up and over, straight into a rock. As soon as I hit, it knocked me out unconscious.
Into a rock.
I was out, like gone.
Oh.
The first person grabbed me is when I felt like the pain kind of kick in. Just, you couldn't tolerate. Like, I don't care who you are, how strong you are. You put somebody in that environment, in that place, and time, and
Oh my God.
you're just fighting to survive. Collapsed my right lung, broke my pelvis, contused my quad muscle, and just destroyed my knee. I was in the hospital in Morocco for a couple days before I was brought back to the U.S. I wasn't in a condition that you could fly on a commercial plane, so it was a private medevac medical plane, completely equipped with, you know, everything. And alongside of that, my lungs weren't stable enough to take long hauls, so we were stopping every 3 to 5 hours. Coming into LA was a whole nother story. You know, this is right around February 24th, 2020. COVID's hitting like no tomorrow. They actually denied us at LAX, denied us at San Bernardino, denied us at Long Beach, and then Van Nuys opened up and
oh, Van Nuys.
Green light to where we landed.
Good for you.
I was taken straight into
The rest of them
hospital
fuckers.
and put into trauma surgery on my pelvis. Literally, when I woke up out of that surgery, like, it just felt like I was born again. This pain was all of a sudden just gone.
Oh, crazy. We're watching a surfing documentary.
This injury was much more than just, you know, putting me coming back to surfing at risk. Without returning, there goes my career. Who I am is a professional surfer. I work in the ocean. The ocean is my office, and it's how I pay my bills. It's how I buy my house. It's how I provide for my family. Will I be able to return to the waves I want to surf? You know, can I surf waves like I used to surf big waves? You know, that was that put a lot on my table as far as focusing on the 2021 winter. It was so much more than just like trying to be healthy and fit for some big waves and a good season at Jaws. Like, it was like, I'm coming back from a life-threatening injury and also trying to be ready to surf Jaws on any swell that it breaks this year.
After 9 months of grueling rehab, Billy's body is back in shape. But a question remains.
Wow.
Will his mind allow him to overcome the fear and allow him to surf as he did before his injury?
And this is like a make or break moment for Billy, because those questions go through your head. Do I still have what it takes? Will my body perform the same way as it did before that bad injury? It's a complete question mark.
You could tell Billy was nervous, but he was also finding his feet again. Because he was like, can I do this?
There was so much on my mind with how my body's going to react, how my mind's going to react, and at the end of the day, you know, going to sleep that previous night, I told myself that I wanted to go out to Jaws and I wanted to surf the way I normally surf. You know, I don't want to think about my injuries. I don't want to think about what I've done to get here. I just want to go out there and be present, live in the moment, and just surf my backyard the way I surf it.
So he jumps on this one. Look at that. You got it. You got it.
I was able to do that, and it was honestly probably the most proud and successful feeling moment of my entire life.
As Billy drops into a monster,
that was beautiful.
The answer to the questions become clear. He's back. He gets the wave of the day. the session at Jaws on Maui continues all afternoon, Makua decides to stay on the north shore of Oahu.
Oh, that was
The
wonderful.
swell will be perfect for the outer reefs. Making the call to stay on the north shore is not entirely surprising. After
The
all,
North Shore.
Makua grew up and is still the epicenter of surfing. He's a small town boy and a local prince at a unique stretch of coastline.
Oh, the North Shore.
They call this stretch of road the 7-mile miracle. It just looks like an average country road, you know, houses from the 70s and 50s and stuff. And this is where some of the best surfing in the world happens. This is where you prove if you're a real professional surfer or not, is in Hawaii. The Super Bowl of surfing is right behind these trees. I mean, you'd never tell. It's almost like Yankee Stadium. It's just on the other side of these trees, but no one really knows, you know, until you get out there and you look at how beautiful it is and you actually get to see for yourself. This is the birthplace of surfing. My ancestors created the sport, so it's only right that the best surfing in the world goes down here. It's just a beach town on the island of Oahu, and it's my home. It's who I am. It's where I'm from. I was raised here. We lived in a tent on the beach. My dad was in jail. I mean, I lived in a spray paint room, a surfboard shaping shop.
Makua has gone through a lot of adversity, and it makes for great character.
Oh, that's his mom.
You know, when you have nothing, and you're on the beach, and perhaps you're borrowing that tent you're sitting in, and adversity has taught Makua to bring out the best in him.
I've never been able to breathe good. You know, still to today when I surf, I still had a hard time when I first paddled out.
You know, like I'd taken one heat to go surf a contest when he was like under 10 years old, you know, and I'd have to take him to the dispensary after for asthma treatment, you know.
I remember a few times going to the hospital and wondering if I was going to still be alive, you know, in a little while. I remember like thinking those might be my last gasps of air. I took 7
because he got asthma
4 times a day just to keep me alive.
We kept at it. Soccer, football, every sport there was he played. He made the all-star soccer team from this whole side of the island. And had asthma.
I overcame it, and surfing was saved my life. Being held under the water and making myself hold my breath when I didn't have air, and working it. If not, probably wouldn't be around. You know what really fuels my fire? What really fuels me to do what I do today is to be able to be a champion, and be a champion for a nation, be a champion for a whole group of people. You know, when I win for Hawaii. When I surf for Hawaii. A lot of my drive comes from my culture, comes from being proud of being who I am and where I'm from, and our culture being so suppressed once upon a time, and being able to say, I'm proud to be Hawaiian.
Oh, that's awesome. His mom was smoking on.
Joining Makua on the North Shore is Shane Dorian. It's a decision that seems out of character for the big wave legend, but actually marks a pivotal moment in his storied career.
Shane Dorian, in his prime, was the only guy out there literally breathing fire and wanting those big black waves that nobody else wanted.
Oh my God, Shane Dorian just got the biggest barrel ever paddling, hands down.
Dorian is one of the most gifted surfers in the world, ever.
Along with his big wave accolades, and redefining the limits of the sport. An incident where things went perilously wrong at a break in Northern California. Led to Shane making an
Northern Cal,
extraordinary
where?
contribution to the safety of riding enormous mountains of water and allowing the performances now
That's gotta
taking
be
place
Mavericks.
possible and safe.
2010, I had been sort of successfully avoiding surfing Mavericks for a long time.
Half Moon Bay. Oh shoot, we're here in California. It's Half Moon Bay. Mavericks, 2010.
Gray and the dark water and the great white sharks.
Alexa, what is a surf report in Half Moon Bay?
Currently, in Las Vegas, it's 93 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun. Tonight, you can expect clear skies with a low of 78 degrees. By the way, there's a wind advisory in effect on Monday, June 19th from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m.
Drug along the reef and stuck. There had been a couple people that had died there, and that's always in the back of my head. I went there for my first time for the swell at Mavericks.
It's the crack of dawn. We meet up in the harbor at Half Moon Bay. You can hear this thunderous wave breaking. It's literally a mile outside the harbor.
It's kind of a long ride, like maybe like a 10 or 15 minute jet ski ride out there. And I remember telling myself that no matter what wave comes in, I'm going to go on it. I don't care how big it is. If I'm in the right spot, I'm going. And I'll have a visual picture in my mind of sort of what that wave looks like, what it feels like, what it sounds like. And so when that wave appears, you're ready. You've already seen that wave. All of a sudden, this set came in, and all the boats started whistling and screaming, and the boat started motoring out a little bit, and this massive set was coming, and I was like, this is it. This is the wave, you know, it's the wave I want. It was just this big, giant, black beast of a wave.
That was a 60-foot wave.
I remember getting to my feet and just locking in and feeling so good, and I remember just thinking this wave is probably the biggest. In my mind, I was like, this is the biggest wave ever ridden in Mavericks. It's so big. Like, the whole ocean was sucking up on the reef. And I was like, I got this. And then I was like halfway down the face, and I just saw this huge bump coming up.
Uh-oh.
As soon as I went over it, it was like a Cadillac going over a speed bump going super fast. And I hit it and thought I had it, and all of a sudden it just had this residual bump afterwards.
Keep going, let's see.
Control.
So he hit that bump. So there was just a bump in the wave, and he hit it, darn it, on his way down.
When you go that fast and the water's moving that quick in the opposite direction.
Oh, shoot.
I basically just skipped like I was on the asphalt, you know? And I skipped down the face and stopped, and I started getting sucked up the face, and I actually swam to the very top as I was getting sucked over, because I knew I was going over anyway. And I got a huge breath, I was going over.
Oh, wow, you could see him
I remember getting pulled down so fast that I was clearing my ears when I hit the bottom.
I'm watching his 10-foot board go down, down, down. It's tombstoning.
Oh.
And that tombstoning factor means he's either slamming the bottom or he's trying to climb up his leash because he's going through hell down there.
I have no flotation of any type. I'm just down here. And nothing I'm doing is helping me. I felt like I just kind of bounced and like kind of was getting pulled underwater and kind of stuck in one spot. And then I was under and under. It wouldn't let me up. It wouldn't let me up. It wouldn't stop. And so finally I started freaking out. Started kind of panicking and trying to swim to the surface and swimming as hard as I could and going so slow that I was thinking, if there's another wave, it's going to break right about now.
Oh,
Give only a bird with a 147 lasting freshness of Old Spice Eagle.
Baby socks. What are you doing, baby socks?
And this wave literally lands right on top of his tombstoning board. What that means is he's been down the whole time. He hasn't got a breath.
I remember just thinking my chances of living through this just went from like really, really good to really, really scary. I remember just being at like the bottom of the Pacific Ocean in Northern California, just going, what the hell am I down here? Why am I here? I remember having like a weird visual of my son. I remember he was smiling and his hair was blowing in the wind. And when you feel like you're in a really perilous situation, and he all of a sudden becomes really clear what's important, you know?
No doubt in my mind, he has ceased to be, and at least we'll be able to find his body and return it so his family has some kind of closure.
It was like the walls were closing in, and if they got closed before I got a breath, that was it, you know? Like that involuntary... At this point, I was like... I remember just struggling and kicking and screaming and just trying to get to the surface, and I remember breaking the surface and like getting basically half air, half water in. I remember Frank Chiarte coming to get me on the ski. I felt like physically, mentally, and emotionally completely drained 100%. I remember going back to the boat and just being so grateful that I survived that situation.
His lips are blue, his eyelids are blue because of the oxygen deprivation. He's literally shaking, and after 10 minutes he starts saying, "My son, I'm so selfish," just little broken tidbits.
I remember thinking I should probably call my wife and tell her I'm okay.
He just called me and he said he had a bad wipeout. And I really didn't know until much later what really happened.
I remember thinking something's off about her. And I don't know, it was just all these weird emotions happening, and as soon as I hung up the phone, I realized it's her birthday.
He missed my birthday and Valentine's Day.
Oh.
To surf big waves, but that's very typical.
That really put things in perspective again, for sure. I love big waves, but nothing compared to my family, you know? And I had to come up with something where I could justify surfing big waves and make it safer. Something where I felt like I was going to come home to my family, for sure. I remember getting on my plane and then going through the safety demonstration, make sure your tray tables are up, if the shit hits the fan, this life vest will come down, and you put it on, and I remember the lady was like standing like 10 feet away from me, and she's like, yeah, just in a normal situation, you just go, and I just went, what? And then I immediately like got my backpack out, got my pencil, my paper, and like started drawing like what I thought would be a good idea for a big wave surf suit that would inflate, like an inflatable wetsuit. I called my buddy that worked at Billabong in the wetsuit department, and I sent him my sketches and told him my idea, and I got on a phone call with him and said, here's what I want to do. He was like, I think we can do it. About a month later, I had a prototype. If I hadn't thought of that, I definitely wouldn't have accomplished what I've accomplished in big waves. You do a lot of cool stuff as an athlete. Every now and then you get some glory, but nothing you do is important. You know? There's nothing you do that's important, really, as an athlete. Not on the field, not in the ocean. But when you have an impact on something that's life-saving, that's important. And so, from a legacy perspective, I look back on that and go, that's something that I'm really proud of, you know?
Patrick Shane Dorian's name will always be synonymous with big wave surfing. He has cemented himself right up in there. And he's got a star in the Surfing Hall of Fame. Come on. I mean, it's Dorian. What are you going to say? Shane Dorian has done so much in his life. He's one of the highlight big wave surfers of all time now. How does any great sports figure know when it's time to slow down? At some point you go, you know what? I don't feel it like I used to feel it. Shane revealed to me in December that he's kind of had enough of it. Enough of the hustle. Enough of the stress. Enough of trying to get to the next place in time. Be there for that. Be here for that. I think he's really starting to miss his family.
You get to a point surfing big waves where you achieve everything you think you can. You might have 5 or 10 years to accomplish what you really want. And I'm kind of on the other side of that now, where I feel really good about the 10 years I spent really focusing on surfing Jaws. I put 100% of my effort into it, and now I'm really excited to sometimes sit on the sidelines and watch guys like Billy and Ian and Kai and Nathan Florence and Makua and all these younger guys coming up that are in the zone in that right time in their life. And that's what makes it exciting, is the next generation. I have a lot of happiness in my life. I have an amazing wife and kids that are growing up, and those are the things that I'm really focused on now, and going on surf trips with my kids. That's what I'm all about these days.
The legend himself, Shane Dorian. Okay, this is the guy right here. Let me borrow all his boards today.
The ability and the energy and the fitness and the mental capacity and mindset you need to paddle surf Jaws is like a 10 out of 10. Where that same size wave to toe surf, not at Jaws, maybe is like a 5 out of 10. So toe surfing a little mellower waves on the North Shore is a very low stress type of situation. I can have a good time surfing a million waves. Got there and the waves were cracking. It was massive. Looking in the morning, it was closing out in front of my house. So watch the skis, we get in the water and get out there. It was kind of like, yeah, where'd those waves go? A couple came in, we're like, okay, there's a couple sets. We pulled me into a few waves and I was like, this doesn't feel like what it's supposed to feel like. Oh, I was sitting there, Shane on, he was looking at me, and I was looking at him, and I know I pretty much knew exactly what he was thinking. But we had fun, got a couple waves.
Blue.
Yeah, sometimes you expect things to happen, and you're dealing with Mother Nature. And she does not always play by the numbers on the screen. I was thinking I should have been at Jaws.
Anyways,
Mornings are full of BS.
hope everyone's having a good day. Not a whole lot going on here. Hey, I see, so...
Is not.
Oh, I'm just gonna do nothing, watch TV and go sleep.
10 grams protein, no BS.
Oh.
Kiala Kennelly, who also decides to stay on the North Shore of Oahu, is hoping to score waves on the outer reefs as well.
How's it going, Icy?
I sometimes ask myself why I do this. Because it's incredibly dangerous and there's not a lot of money in it. I love pushing my limits. I love challenging myself. And riding big waves is just such a rush. It's such an adrenaline rush. I haven't felt anything like that in any other sport, in any other thing I do in this life. I don't know if a lot of people know this about me, but I have bipolar type 2. And so I have like a lot of complicated emotions inside of me, and I internalize a lot of those, and so I kind of like store those up, you know, and I find like eventually like it's gonna burst out of me and I'm gonna have to release that somehow. And you know, some people have bipolar rage and release that onto other people, and I just never want to put that on anybody.
Oh, maybe not.
So I just kind of save that up. I call it like dark rage.
Where's
and,
Spot?
You know, big wave surfing, like having that dark rage, like helps push me over the ledge. So it's the best way it's part of my therapy, honestly.
Meow.
So when that first whale popped up, usually my first inclination is to fly over and surf Jaws, because that is kind of like the Coliseum of big wave surfing. It's probably the best big wave spot on the planet. And then I saw what the wind forecast was going to be like, and then it was going to be much cleaner on Oahu. I decided to stay and surf the outer reefs. Once I took Jaws off the table, there were 3 options on Oahu. I could have gone and towed an outer reef. I could have gone and surfed Waimea. A lot of the other women, big wave surfers, pretty much all of them were there. And then there was the 3rd outer reef for paddling. Yeah, so when you go paddle surf like one of the outer reefs,
hi, sir.
You know, you show up first thing in the morning. You know, it's still, the sun hasn't completely popped yet, so it's still kind of dark and ominous. And you're looking out, and it's so far out there, it's really hard to gauge like what you're about to get yourself into. You know, I sat there that morning and watched a couple waves just close out the entire channel, and you know, it's a really long paddle, so at least you have that time as you're paddling out to just kind of psych yourself up and assess the conditions. But yeah, you really just don't know what you're getting yourself into until you get out there. It takes a good 15 to 20 minutes. And paddling on a big board, which goes pretty fast, you know. I never base my choice of where I'm going based on like what the other women are doing. You know, from the start of my big wave career, it was usually me and nothing but guys. So I usually try and follow the guys and, you know, see where they're going. And I'm always trying to like push my limits, you know, and every time go bigger, go harder, go deeper.
Well, I'm burnt out, everyone.
I think that the men used to be very unwelcoming when I first started, because I was the only female, like kind of this attitude of like, you don't belong out here and you should go back to the beach and, you know, you can't do this. And I think after so many years of proving that I do deserve to be out there, and then other women coming up and performing well, like Paige and Andrea and Bianca, I think now the attitude has completely changed and they're much more welcoming than the females in the water.
Kiala's an animal. We call her an animal. She is just, she makes the guys nervous. Now, she might not have caught the biggest wave, but I'll tell you what, she'll charge harder than 90% of those guys out there. She's like the Wonder Woman for surfing, you know, she's crazy.
when you're able to have that fear that big wave surfing,
she's
put
pretty
yourself in
good.
a situation into, and then being able to stand up to it and conquer it, and then get an incredible ride. The actually like the overcoming the fear is, I think, what I'm addicted to, even more than the rush of the ride. It's so, like that is such an empowering feeling when you can stand up to your fear and conquer it.
Back on Maui, monster waves continue to break. For most surfers, a ferocious wipeout like Matt Bromley had would send you to the shore. But Matt's traveled too far and too much is on the line, and he heads back out to catch a big one.
I was the only person kind of in position for it. I just put my head down and just said I'm going, no matter what.
Oh, we got a good one. Yeah. Beautiful.
The wave lifted me up beautifully, and I got this epic kind of chip shot into it, and I went down this beautiful big steep wall. I ramped over the foam section at the end and exploded and then shot out the end, and I was like, oh my gosh, like that just made the whole trip like so worth it.
Typically what happens is Hawaii will see a swell, see that swell, and then about 2 days later you'll see it in Northern California.
Matt's original plan was to hop on a plane and head home as quickly as he could after the
Look
swell.
at how our water
to
is. It's all
rejoin
dark
newly
and
pregnant wife.
ugly.
But the same swell now has a new destination, Mavericks in Northern California, and he's not going to miss it. Already jet lagged, Bromley takes the red eye to Northern California and joins the local and surfers like Kai, who has also made the trek. They're hoping for a special day at a special location. Neither Matt Bromley or Kai Lenny are disappointed at what they encounter at Mavericks.
Oh, what
But I
happened?
went and sat way out the back, and about 45 minutes later, this beautiful big bomb came in.
Wow. Look at our waves. Our water's all dark and ugly. Oh.
When dependable meets affordable. Purex, the clean you need, the price you want.
Probably one of the best days of my life, just straight off the bat.
On a good day, the crowds fill in, belying the fact that Mavericks is the deadliest big wave break on the planet.
So yeah, Mark Fu died there many years ago, and then Cyan Milosky more recently.
Oh, Cyan
and just
Milosky
knowing
died.
that people have died out there is such a gnarly thing.
So that's where Scion died in Half Moon Bay.
Like this,
That place is deadly, huh?
as surfers,
They're all deadly.
Career making wave, which pushes them to take chances they would normally avoid. Just ask Matt Bromley, who, following a great opening ride, finds himself getting all-time flogging in the cold, deadly Northern California waters. Flawless conditions, unmatched performances, crazy wipeouts, an all-time day at Mavericks. For our cast of big wave surfers, it had already been an incredible season, but the wave gods had one last surprise in store and saved the best and biggest for last, and offering another chance at career-making glory.
Yeah, so this next swell popped up for mid-January, and it looked bigger than the one earlier in the season. It looked bigger than anything we'd seen in probably at least a couple years. So we just, we got excited again. Conditions on Oahu that day, as good as it gets. Swell of that size, for those winds to accompany it is really very rare.
So they pay attention to the big storms.
Conditions. The outer reefs on the North Shore became a perfect canvas for Nathan's brother and three-time world champion John Florence to show off his performance skills in larger surf.
Look at their water, so blue.
Veteran surf photographer Mike Latronic sat on the back of a jet ski, documenting the amazing session. He thinks he's seen it all, but he's in for a surprise.
It doesn't get more beautiful on the outer reefs to this day. Like a Bali wind or a Tahiti wind, but it was 20 to 25 feet. Literally 15 to 20 skis in the water, which is kind of a circus show. My buddy's driving for me. We're getting killer shots. John, Florence, and Kelly Slater's out.
Although the session seems like a fantasy, when it comes to big wave surfing, dreamy days can take a dark turn quickly, and usually when it's least expected.
What happened?
I knew the tide was dropping. I knew the swell was coming up, but I was so lulled to sleep of the beauty and pristineness of this ocean. It was like, it's too beautiful to hurt us. Next thing you know, it's like, we're moving, even just a 5 mile an hour move, I have to hold on. And I got one arm wrapped around my driver, and I looked out of the corner of my eye, and I'm like, that looked a little different. I could sense all the other ski, like, everybody was moving, and I'm like, ooh, this is not good. We're right at the bottom of this, I don't know, 15, 18 foot wave. First, my guy was trying to see if we could just creep up with it, but there was no creeping, man. We were gonna have to turn around or go up it going too slow. So he went to bust through the lip.
Yeah.
Time kind of did stop.
He flew.
I swear I must have been 30, 40 feet in the air.
Yeah, he
but
flew.
There was a guy next to us that probably went 70, 80 feet.
Yeah, oh my God, you guys went so far.
I went in the water with my camera. Everything's good. I got my float suit on. I'm like, come up. There's like a melee everywhere. All of a sudden, it's like some guys didn't really make it. Debris. It's like yard sale, but in surfing. That jettison, I'll never forget that. Like, that is imprinted in my brain forever.
That one guy literally
appears to have happened is
went 70 feet above that wave.
At the same time.
Crazy.
And even the ones who might have been experienced got boxed in, and they weren't able to turn around and go in. You never want to face a 60-foot wave on a jet ski. I don't care if it's on a boat or a surfboard, you know? The point is to turn around and either ride it or get out of its way. So, you know, some people look like they might have actually just got boxed in and had no choice but to go for it.
Yeah, they all went over it.
You make a comparison to the jet ski going over the wave and somebody on a motocross going over a jump.
Wow.
When you jump on a motocross, you're looking for a soft landing. You're trying to find an angle to come down on. When you go on a wave, the angle is just swept by. So you're going to land in the flats. That's what happened. You know, somebody ended up getting a ride home in an ambulance. You know, those injuries that became of that incident didn't have to happen. That's all I can say.
While the North Shore is graced with rare light winds, Jaws conditions are howling winds, what the locals ironically call Maui glass.
Jaws was windy. It was doable, but it was too big and it was too windy for anybody to paddle. So it was a big toast session day.
For Nathan Florence, the swell provides another opportunity to find his dream wave. While he didn't reach his goal at the last session, outside of his surfing career, he was able to achieve some of his own personal goals.
Normally every summer, I travel all summer long. This summer, I didn't leave the island once. It was nice and it worked out perfectly because finally got that time to spend with my girlfriend at the time, which turned into a proposal. With that happening, I was able to fly my dad out. He's been in Florida for 6 or 7 years. One goal, he said, was I want to get spit out of a barrel. By the time I leave, and he was only here for a week, and I was like, it's not going to happen, but we'll get you up on some waves. It was just good quality time. I got married, and I got to spend a lot of time with family. I saved money, and I was able to go in on my first home. So on that side of things, outside of surfing, it was probably one of the better years of my life. And then winter hit, and we had one of the
Good night, Nino.
So been pretty good.
I'm gonna go to bed too. Good night, everyone. Patty Love, so good to see you. Nino, Charla, everyone. Happy Father's Day. Happy Sunday, everyone. Have a wonderful evening. Good night.
First or second wave, I ended up getting to the bottom and looking up, and there was just